Hello and welcome back to City Skylines, and in today's episode we're gonna work on a university campus. We're gonna try to make it beautiful. As you might remember, in one of the previous episodes we moved an entire university campus all the way here, so now we have all of our universities in one place. We have our Green State College off to this side, and we have the Technological Institute of Lakewood. We might want to rename it, as well as the city itself. I don't think it's going to be called Lakewood, because that's just a little bit boring. If you have any good suggestions for the name, feel free to let me know in the comments. And today we're going to work on Summit Academy of Arts, the one that we moved in one of the previous episodes. It's on this side over here, so it looks a little bit awkward right now because we have this highway connection because of that train station. We might actually remove the station altogether because it doesn't make sense to put it there. And later on, I think what we're gonna do is rebuild this area and this metropolitan airport to make it look a bit nicer, a bit more realistic. And now it doesn't really have much of transport connection. I think it has a little bit of a metro. Yeah, it has 2 metro lines, but it doesn't have any bus lines, and it doesn't have it's quite a bit of a distance from the train station, so the train station might end up being somewhere in this area. Anyway, what we have now is this train station that we're going to remove right now, and yeah, that's just ended up disconnected. What do we do here? Shall we just go all the way under? I think what we're going to do, yeah, we're going to just remove it completely. We have lots of tunnels. The trains are not functioning all that well so far because we had a little bit of a traffic jam, train kind of traffic jam, even though the cargo trains and passenger trains were separated. For some reason, we still ended up with a lot of train jams, if you can call them that. And that was only on the passenger lane. The cargo functioned. I think it functioned really well. Let's connect this. I don't think it makes much sense to have trains going underground in the tunnels all the time. That was kind of an idea that I had when I just started playing the game, and this is actually my first city. I'm still working on it. It's been more than a year now. So the idea was to have as much space available for me to build things and just hide everything, even the highways. On the other side, let's just actually take a look at it. There is a highway that goes all the way here, and then it becomes a tunnel, which would be really expensive to build if you consider the kind of area it covers. So all the way from the seaside and all the way down here, all the way to this area, and there it ends. That would be way too expensive to build. That doesn't look realistic. We're gonna rebuild it. And then we have this train station. This connection looks pretty good. This looks quite realistic. There is quite an area taken by the railroad. But the other end still looks a little bit awkward because it all goes underground. So maybe at some point what we're gonna do is we'll probably make it into some kind of like an end station instead of just a train station, and that would make much more sense because I don't see how could we make this go all the way through the city. That is just a little bit too late to think about this. I'll definitely keep it in mind with my next build, whatever city that might be. For now, I just don't want to ruin this nice part here. And here you can see the walking path kind of park going through half of the city, which is also really nice. It's not all that realistic because that would take up so much space, and that is just economically anyway, it wouldn't make any sense. You would have to waste so much space. Nobody would approve that. Nobody would let you do that, even though it's nice for the residents. Anyway, we have our intercity bus terminal, which might move all the way down here. Let's see if it fits. If it fits, we're going to move it right next to the airport, somewhere here. Okay, that will make much more sense. We're going to have some kind of a transport hub in this area later on. Now let's focus on the university itself. The university is going to be located next to these residential buildings, and there is going to be some kind of mixed-use development, or maybe some kind of commercial, because students could spend some money. They could go to clubs, they could go drinking, or whatever they might do. Anyway, we could have some kind of a commercial area there. Let's see how big the campus area actually is. I think we're going to expand it all the way here for now. I don't know what it's going to end up looking like. We're going to try to make it as beautiful and realistic as possible. And then here we have this radio mast. We're going to move it. I think we're going to move it all the way here. Nobody's going to complain about that. And let's give it some electricity, so that's going to still be working once we're done. The university, it looks like it doesn't have electricity, which is not true. I think it's connected in multiple ways. Okay. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to remove the highway, because highway connection to the campus area doesn't make much sense. The airport used to be in this place before we moved all the university, so that made sense. Now we don't have that, so we're gonna have to change it a little bit. And we still have the highway connection to the airport itself, even though we're gonna have to build a new intersection later on. Alright, we're gonna remove this bit here. That looks much better. We're gonna remove this one as well. What do we have here? That's part of the university. Good. Recycling center. Recycling center might go off to one side. What else do we have here? Recycling plant. Why do we have so many recycling centers in one place? That is a good question. I have no idea how to answer that, because I don't remember, quite honestly. Let's see what do we have on this side. Okay, everything in this area is a part of a university. Now let's try to make it look better. For a university, I think it makes a lot of sense to have some kind of a grid. Let's pick some nice roads. Let's go with those, I think those are Madrid roads, a pack of beautiful Spanish roads. We're going to upgrade this one over here. We're going to need some parking, but I think we're going to remove the existing parking lot and move it somewhere off to another side. What kind of area we're going to create here? Let's just extend the road all the way here, and then we'll see. Okay, we need some kind of a grid, and I think what we're going to do here is we're going to try. Okay, that looks good. We're going to try to make the area inside the campus more or less walkable, and then there's going to be a road that's going around. Let's see what is happening here. And we need our sports arenas off to one side. I think the baseball park might be located somewhere right here, maybe. And yeah, the sport arenas, they're going to be noisy, so they're going to be off to one side together with the highway, not far from the highway. So all of those places make a lot of noise. Let them make that noise. Nobody's going to leave there. Nobody's going to have any troubles because, yeah, the students' dorms are going to be probably off to this side, because this area is going to be quite quiet and calm. Let's see what do we do here. School of Environmental Studies. Let's just move it here for now. All right, we still have a basketball arena, aquatic center, baseball park, and what's that? Track and field stadium. Quite a few things. I don't know how we're gonna place them. Let's just try to figure it out now. That is not gonna let me put it there. Okay, maybe this way. No, still won't fit in. Maybe, just maybe, we might remove this road, or at least move it a little bit to this side, and then we're gonna have enough space. No, that's not what I meant to do. Maybe we're gonna, no, that is not ideal. Okay, let's see, where can we place it? That will be a little bit far though. Maybe we shall keep it on that side anyway. Let's see how that goes. That is not ideal. That is not ideal, but that might work as well. Okay. I'm not sure I'm satisfied with the way it looks. It looks a little bit, yeah, not ideal. Let's see, what do we have here? Gymnasium. Let's move it off to one side. Drama club off to one side for now. The parking lot is going to be rebuilt, remove all that. Okay, done with that. Let's see what we do for this area. Maybe we can make it into some kind of like park looking kind of thing in these empty areas. Let's try to make them look a little bit less awkward. And yeah, and we just done exactly opposite. Okay, we're gonna use this one to no, that still doesn't look too good, but it's okay. At least just a little bit better, hopefully. No, still looks awkward. I think we're gonna cover it with trees. That's what we're gonna do. Whenever something goes wrong, just cover it with trees, cover it up, and make it look like it was intended to look that way. I think the road is gonna go somewhere this way. Maybe the road, we don't need to waste any of that. We're gonna have a road going this way, and let's see if we can make the thing move a little bit to one side here. No. Okay, maybe like that. Still not ideal, No. Okay, maybe we can go, let's start on the other end. Let's just try to put a road here. Okay, that's better. We're gonna remove that one, and that connects over here. Okay, and then continues on the other side. Let's remove that one. Alright. Okay, that looks a little bit better. We're gonna have, I think we're gonna have a parking lot here. Then we're gonna have a little bit of a park-like kind of area. See how that goes. And this one gonna connect to here. Then we don't need this road. And we're gonna upgrade this one to look exactly the same. We don't need 6 lanes. It's not gonna be that busy. Okay, and I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove this small road. Okay, and that is better. And then we're gonna move all these buildings off to the side a little bit. Shall we leave some space? No, I think we're gonna just stick it in the corner. Library, let's put the library somewhere here. I don't know, like that. Maybe like that, yeah. Not too bad. And Media Lab is gonna go on this side. We're gonna leave some space between them. We're gonna connect some path. And then we're going to have outdoor study somewhere here. And then there are going to be 2 paths going on either side. Let's see where this one goes. This one will go off to one side just for now. Groundskeeping. Not sure yet. Not just yet. The dorms are going to be off to one side, definitely. I think this is going to be this side. There is another dorm. Dorms have to be in one place, or at least not far from each other. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, that is enough of a distance for people to not be able to pick on too much, I guess. Let's see. What else do we put here? I think this dance club is gonna move somewhere off to this side perhaps for now. And then School of Education is going to be here, but then we need to make some space there. Art club, all those clubs, we need to put them somewhere too. Bookstore can be off to this side, and this thing can be a little bit further away. Yeah, maybe even further. And we're going to have some kind of a nice park-like area in between, so that they can take a walk. The students can just have fun, relax, and take a walk outside. We have enough space for that. Fountain is going to be somewhere. I guess it's going to be in the middle. Let's try to align it with something. Okay. That looks good. The statue is going to be off on this side. Another one will probably go, let's see, where does it go? Let's put it here. And then we're going to have a path on one side. Groundskeeping is going to go on this side. Okay, and then we have, how can we pick on that? Then we have another statue. Why do we have... Oh, we needed to get a better rating for the university. That is why. Those things come in handy when you need to get a better rating quickly. Okay, maybe one more on this side. So there is one on either side. Liberal Arts Auditorium. This thing, I'm not sure yet. Let's just skip it there. Fountain. Another fountain. Where can we put it? Maybe in this park-like area. And there's going to be a path going on either side. Doesn't look so good yet. Just wait. It's going to look much better. I think this massive thing might be out of place. Maybe try to put it here. And what else can we squeeze in? Okay, all the clubs are gonna go over here. Not far from the dorms, not too close, across the road. That is enough of a distance. A drama club, the same way over here. Okay. Alright, let's see what else is out of place or not placed correctly. This is a... Where do we put this one? I didn't really want to use any of this area on this side, but we might have to. We might have to just in order to make it look good. Alright, so we're gonna use... I think we still have to use this area anyway, otherwise there is just not gonna fit. Or shall we move this way and move dorms a little bit off to one side? Let's see. I think that would make much more sense to move this way, because we're not going to have anything happening here either way. There's another university, so yeah, that'll be. I think they'll be okay to move this direction. Let's see. Let's see where do we put the dorms after all. Let's just put them in a random place for now, and move all the other things in place, and then we're going to see where to put the dormitories. The dormitories might be off to one side. I think somewhere here. That would make more sense. Let's see what else we have to move. This will go, let's say, here. I think, yeah, that should belong to the right university. Right, and here we have this one. That might go somewhere here. I don't think we need any path between them because they're not going anywhere. Why would you want to go to that side? There is no reason for that yet. So yeah, let's just skip it like this. Environmental studies. Environmental studies are going to be off to this side. Okay, so that is sorted. There's still a little bit of a distance, which is okay. And yeah, we're going to put the dormitories on this side. Maybe towards this side. Or towards closer to the sports center. Alright. Yeah. I don't think it's a perfect layout, but it looks okay. It looks okay. That will work for now. Disaster response unit, recycling plant, helicopter depot. I think we might want to move all the things somewhere. And this is okay. This one, I think it belongs somewhere here. Maybe this bit here. And then the dorms, yeah, that will be better. Where can we move them? That is the question. They have to be close enough to the city, but then again, they have to be off to one side because they have they produce a lot of noise, they make a lot of noise, and yeah. There is just no perfect location for them. Do we still need them? This is a fire helicopter depot. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Okay, one will do. One is enough. One is good enough. Maybe we can move this into this area for now, closer to the airport. Once we redesign that area, there is definitely going to be a suitable place for that. Yeah, for now it's just going to be there. Let's see what else do we need to move. Disaster response unit. I don't have a good place for it, quite honestly. Maybe this odd location here for now. Yeah, if we rebuild that train station, we're going to... redesign this area, so that is okay for now. And then we can remove this road. Okay, all together. Good, that looks good. And let's see, maybe we can move this one this way a little bit. Yeah, okay, so that is off the road, and those buildings can stay on that side. I think it's not a big problem. It doesn't look like a separate kind of institution. It looks a little bit spread out, but I think it's not a big deal. And it seems like, I don't know if we have any fence for... No, we don't have any fence for the university campus, so we can keep it kind of like an open space. That is not a big problem. Let's keep it like that. We need to put in some path. Let's try to figure out how do we put them. This one cannot go all the way straight on, and that is kind of an awkward part about it. And that one, okay. Maybe we're just gonna move this outdoor study a little bit this way, so that we can have a long, nice path going all the way straight on. Cutting through this kind of a square that we created. Okay, that is better. And then we're gonna have another one on the other side, if that works out. Maybe that is not gonna work out. I think we're gonna have one here definitely. And then another one might be coming this way, and then it doesn't go anywhere. Maybe here. Let's see how do we make this work. No, we're gonna remove this one. Redo this. Oh, where do we start? We start somewhere here. Okay, yeah, that is better. We're just gonna stick to this grid kind of layout because it makes a lot of sense. It's just easier to remember, easier to memorize, and I think that is probably important for a university campus. You're not just walking to a random place. You definitely want to get somewhere. You don't want to be late for your class, especially if you wake up late. So yeah, can we make this? All right, that is not all that beautiful, but that's okay. Let's see, what do we do here? I think this is gonna go like this. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe more like so. Something like this, I guess. Yeah, that will do. And then we're gonna go this way. All right. This is kind of some funky, weird-looking design, but that is okay. That is okay as long as it works the way it should. Okay, so we have enough path, weird-looking grid. It just looks a little bit odd. Maybe more like this. Yeah, that looks a little bit better in my opinion. Yeah. What else can we add? Do we need any more path in here? I don't think we need any. That will be enough. That will be enough. Now let's just add some nice looking area over here, and then the rest is going to be like bushes and trees. Let's see, let's stick with the flower trees for now. Let's pick something beautiful. Alright, that is too big of a brush. Let's just go with the single one. Just spread them out a bit. Yeah, some here and some there. Okay. A little bit more. Make it look a little bit natural, like there was no design in place, like that those trees were there before. It doesn't look all that great, does it? No, it's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. Just some flower trees around the fountain. And the outdoor study, maybe we can decorate it as well to make it look a little bit more attractive, a little bit more quiet and nice here. Okay. We cannot place anything on this side. Maybe some of these will go on this side. All right. All right, that looks okay, just okay. We're not trying to make anything spectacular, just good enough. Good enough. We wouldn't spend that much money on trees if we were running this university, would we? Let's put in some more trees. Where do we put these? These look really good. Where to put them? That is another question. Maybe something like this. Alright, that looks a little bit awkward, but that's okay, that's okay. Maybe they will go along the sides, like, I don't know, weird kind of guidelines. Alright, no, I don't like how it's coming out. It just doesn't look all that nice. Alright, maybe something like this. With decorating, I think it's you have two ways to get there. It's either you have a really good idea and you just follow through with it, or you kind of try again, and then eventually with the time you kind of get used to it and you start doing something beautiful. It happened the same way with the residential buildings, with the residential neighborhoods and communities. When I just started decorating them, they looked pretty much, they looked really awkward and kind of, I don't know, that was an absolute mess. It was just utterly bizarre looking places. But now we have a couple of really good residential communities. Let's take a look at them. By the way, the one from the previous episode, I wouldn't consider that a really good one. It just kind of a really average one, because depending on the area, you probably wouldn't see that nice of a place in a random area. So that will be like not too bad kind of thing. It wouldn't be all that great in that area. This particular neighborhood looks good, to me at least. There are enough parking spaces, or the parking spaces are kind of outside close enough, but once again, not between the buildings. There are some areas for them to walk. There are flower trees and other things. And there is another neighborhood looking pretty much the same over here, but a couple more parks and trees. That looks okay to me. There is no parking because in this area is still going to be redesigned off to this side. On either side of this residential neighborhood, there is going to be something new. Didn't figure out yet what it's going to be, but heading there anyway. Let's add some trees to the campus area. Let's go for a small beach, something like this, maybe like that. Okay, and then we're gonna add these trees. These fill up the space really good, and they look nice. Okay, we have some trees in place. That's good. And we're gonna put some trees on the outside to screen off all that noise from the highway, and make this place a little bit quieter and better looking. Let's see how that works out. I think in one of the episodes we actually might try to decorate the highways. I think there's also a really nice touch to have some trees and flowers, maybe flowers inside the roundabout and trees on either side of the road. So that it doesn't look all that empty like this bit here. There's like nothing on either side. It doesn't make sense to do it here, but towards the city, yes, somewhere closer to the city, that would make a lot of sense, I think. Okay, so this campus area now looks kind of okay. Not too bad. Now let's see what do we do with the parking on this side. Let's see how are we going to place it Anarchy on. And let's find the roads that we need. Maybe we can go for a wider parking lot road. Shall we go this way or that way? Let's just, I think it would make more sense to connect them on either end. So there'll be something like, let's see if that works. There'll be like 1 and then 2. And then something like 3 over here, and then we go like this, and like this, no, like this, okay, and like this, no, those, I think that is the answer to my question. We cannot make a parking space look like that, so I think we're gonna have something like 2 entrances. But from what side? And we're going to remove this one, make it a little bit closer to this one. No, something like this. And then we're going to have a parking space going like this. Okay, that is better. And this one connects to this road like that. Okay, that'll be better. That'll be much better. Those intersections are a little bit closer to each other, but that's okay for now. Let's put in some trees to hide those awkward bits here. Okay, I think we're just going to cover it up like that. Okay, let's pretend you didn't see that. All right, you better choose a flat, nice-looking area. But when it doesn't look all that nice, you can always cover it up with trees and bushes to make it look a little bit better. Let's see how many parking places can we squeeze in here. I think we're gonna go for the largest one. Let's see if that fits in well. Alright, like that, and then another one like this. Oh, to one side, okay. And what do we put here? Shall we just make it all electric and handicapped? I think maybe we should. So this side is going to be electric. No, it doesn't make sense. This side should be handicapped because they'll be closer to the entrance, I think. That makes sense. Okay, another one going. Alright, let's try to align it a little bit. Alright, it still ended up being misaligned. I think this is going to be like something like this. No, yes. That's better. That's much better. Okay, and this one going here, and this one going here. Alright, that is going to be just an empty space. And these parking lots for electric cars. I'm not a big fan of electric cars, to be honest. It's just that we have them in the city, so we need to create some parking for them. That's that simple. Alright, and these parking lots, okay, we're gonna have to use these instead. Not to waste any space. Okay, that one's gonna go this way. Alright, that looks okay. That looks okay. Not too bad. Big enough for this area. Then let's add some path on this side. We're gonna have a path going. We're gonna turn off the Anarchy first, and then we're gonna have to put one here. Alright, and immediately all the trees are gone. Let's just try to put them back in place. Maybe we can... Okay, no, we cannot squeeze in. Maybe like this. Yeah, that's better. And on this side as well, a couple trees, just a couple more. Okay, that's better, that's better. And let's see, what do we have here? It doesn't exactly look like a park. Let's just add a path, and I think we're gonna call it a day. Yep. Okay, this one is gonna go here, and let's see if we can have another one on the other side. Okay. Alright, that's good. That's good, or at least good enough for this particular area and this particular episode. We're gonna have it, maybe a couple of bushes. Let's add some flower trees. Some small flower trees over here. Okay. Alright. So that is pretty much our university campus. A pretty simple design. Let's let it run for a while. Let's see how many people are going to have coming into the parking spot. It seems like that parking lot doesn't make all that much sense, but that's okay. That's okay. We need to have one. What if somebody comes to watch a game, right? Let's see how that looks. That doesn't look too bad. That looks, I would say that looks okay, especially compared to this one. This one is a boring looking kind of place, which we might have to redesign as well later on. For now, this is what we have. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to destroy that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one.